it's me again. Anyways, I don't know if you heard about these two grassroots propositional campaigns on their way to overturn Proposition 8. And, anyways, there's two of them already in progress. I mean, one is called the Yes on Equality Initiative, and the other one is the Domestic Partnership Initiative. And the Yes on Equality Initiative is really just to strike down Proposition 8 altogether and then add all these little things to say that it's not going to affect schools, it's not going to affect anything as far as religion, the churches as far as that goes. And then the other initiative, the Domestic Partnership Initiative, is just basically removing the word marriage in all the books here in California and changing it to domestic partnership, which effectively makes all marriages in the state of California a domestic partnership. And so, anyways, about a couple of days ago, I mean, that the domestic partnership one is already allowed to begin the signature gathering process. And then the second one is probably going to be allowed to do that probably in about a couple of weeks from now, you know. And the funny thing is it's kind of so easy to get all these kind of stuff on the ballot because it requires like maybe like 600,000 people, 600,000 signatures to get on the ballot. And then to make sure that that's like enough, like them to be like real signatures and all of that sort of stuff, not fake people or anything, people sending it twice or whatever, you know, or those little fraud stuff like that, just to get it on the ballot, you know. And so, anyways, besides that, I was kind of like wondering, well, how those kind of ads are going to be for either one of them, like as far as a yes on equality and yes on marriage equality initiative, you know. Figuring we could have all these videos, footages of all the protests, and then we would have said something like vote yes on marriage equality. Or we could have had like one of the couples who was married around the time when it was legal, and then talk about how happy they were being married and all of that sort of stuff, and finally get to marry, and then feeling upset how Proposition 8 passed, you know, and all the little lies they kind of sold to everybody just to get the whole thing passed, you know. And then again, we're going to have to deal with all those no on ads, you know, that's like, no, protect marriage, vote no. You know, same-sex marriage has been illegal for about 2 years after passage of Prop 8. And now, the gay agenda wants to overturn the will of people again. And then, besides that, there's also, I think the same thing with like with the other one, you know, as well. But it seems like most likely that if Prop 8 is not overturned in about a couple months from now, it's probably going to get repealed by either one of those propositions, you know. And I think that's kind of like the whole reason why I said a couple months ago on my video where it says Prop 8 pass, so what? You know. I mean, the truth is that's just basically it, you know. It's going to be like overturned at some point, you know, whether it's going to be by the state Supreme Court or by another proposition or by some sort of resolution by the state legislature or whatever, or some sort of executive order or whatever it is, you know. It's kind of like already at the point is already like we're kind of like almost split on that issue as far as that goes. And then I figure at this point, whether maybe it's like 10 or 20 years from now, then we're probably going to look back at all this and wondering why is this such a big issue? And we would say, oh, it's because people were afraid of gays and they see it as a big threat to themselves as far as that goes, and they want to look down on them or keep them in their so-called proper place, you know, just like how it was with the blacks, or just how it was with the women, or just like how it was with any other like minority group as far as in the past. But it seems to me that most people don't really care who marries who. You know, it's just kind of strange. You know, I mean, how some people would be all livid about gays getting married and then not get mad about Britney Spears' 40, 50 hour commitment. I'm talking about her first marriage. You know, not Kevin Federline, but the first one. Okay. So, anyways, I guess that's pretty much it for now.